Title of this video is The Cult of Simpery. So it doesn't matter where you happen to grow up in, whether you grew up in the Middle East, in a Christian, quote-unquote Christian country, whether you grew up in the States, in Europe, whether you have a mixed upbringing, you are definitely raised to simp. Whether you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, okay? Everybody is a freaking simp, man. Everybody, la-di-da-di, everybody was raised to simp out here. And it is your obligation as a man, as a real man, to snap out of it, okay? To really snap out of it, snap out of the simp conditioning, or you will be screwed. Especially now that we have this delusion going on. We have this mass hysteria of the
COVID-19 coronavirus.
We got something going on right here. So whether you believe it or not, whether it's real or not, it's affecting your life, okay? And what is life? Life is just a misspelled word called file, okay? In your computer, you have a file, okay? You have files, all right? Everything is compartmentalized, okay? In your life, you have your childhood file, okay? You have your teenage file. You have your adulthood file. You have your grade school file, your high school file, your college file, okay? Your life after marriage file, depending on what you did, in your, as many things as you chose to do in this life, also called lie if, okay, because you have to lie. If, okay, if, because everything is conditional, everybody lies to everybody, man. So there is really no honest human, you think about this physical verse. There is really no honest human, man. And they try to make Yahuwah, or whatever you want to call him, the exception, okay? But the thing is, the problem with that is, not everybody agrees with your narrative. You see what I'm saying? It's the Muslim is not going to agree with your narrative. So as as citizens of this world that we live in, we still have to come into some sort of a middle ground, some place where we can agree, right? So Palestine and Israel is not going to be at peace if they don't come into some kind of a middle line, like an agreement to something, compromise to each other and things like that. And if there is no compromise, which is exactly what is happening right now, there is no compromise as to what the definition of this C-Ovid thing. There is no compromise as to putting checks on and balances on these CV-19 tests, okay? There's nobody fact-checking it, okay? No independent organization out there, and Reuters is not an independent organization. It's run by the CIA. Go look it up. Go look it up who's funding it. Don't just be stupid and freaking dislike my video, freaking, complain, give me a communist strike. Like, actually look things up that I tell you. You see what I'm saying? And that applies to non-subscribers. That applies to people who are new to my channel and or haters, okay? If you hate me, you hate the truth. Why is this? I'm trying to free you, okay? I'm trying to free you with the facts, the real scientific facts. Just like I showed you, Carrie Mullins says this isn't going to tell you if you're sick, okay? It doesn't tell you that you're sick. Those are his exact words in the video. So why are we still using it, bruh? Why are we not having a new test? Okay? Even if we have to fund it, so what? So the hell what? Put some of the bailout money in there so we can have a better test. So you can't just like, India will have like a GCGA, TAC, and then United States have a AGCTGAA. You can't just test for a segment, for a small portion. You can't just test for a small portion of the virus and call it the virus. You see what I'm saying? You have to test for the whole RNA thing. So that makes it, that's what's gonna make it accurate. Okay, that is my proposal, man. So test for the whole thing. Like how the hell do you know? That's why we keep getting false positives, false negatives. If you do that, if you test for the whole RNA sequence of the CV19 thing, okay, you will either get a yes or no. So there you go. I mean, isn't that gonna free? Isn't that factual? Yes, it is, man, because you don't change nothing. You're directly testing for the virus. That time you're directly testing for the full sequence of COVID-19. Okay, there you go. I just gave you the solution right there. I don't have the freaking lab to work on it. I don't have the freaking technology with me right now, you know. But you do, okay? You, the ones who have billions and trillions of dollars out there with your biotech companies, okay? You do have it. You do have the capacity to do it. So why not do it? Because you're making money. You're making money. The longer they freaking, this is how they make their money, man. So on top of the grant money that they receive from the federal government, what they do is that they prolong this thing. Just like the HIV thing, you know, they prolong this thing so they keep getting money like this. That's why Fauci keeps getting money, you know. He's been the HIV, you know, spokesperson since the 80s. That's like 50 years, over like 50 years, man. Like 40, 45 or 50 years now, you know. And he's like 80 years old. Come on, man. This dude is like 80 years old, and he never, you know, he got the COVID and he didn't die from it. You see what I'm saying? It's, people are just oblivious to the facts. People are just oblivious to the truth, man. They're denying it. So, you know, hey, if I'm trying to save them, yeah, they're not gonna get saved. You see what I'm saying? It's like I'm holding out my hand out there on the shore, out there on the freaking boat or on the freaking ship, and I'm trying to save you from drowning, and you don't want to, you know, get saved. And yeah, hey, go ahead and freaking drown. You know, go ahead and drown in your falsehood. Okay, go ahead and drown in your demiurgic, dualistic, demonic, if style. Okay, that's what it is. So this whole thing, man, this whole freaking thing is out of control, and it's not because of this virus thing. It's not because the COVID-19 is because of the reaction to it. It's because the government pretending to be scientists. They're not freaking scientists. They don't even know half of what I know about biology. You see what I'm saying? These people didn't even major in freaking Gavin Newsom is a lawyer, bro. What the hell does he know about biology, man? Carbon emissions. You don't even know how to count carbon emissions. Have you done experiment on carbon? You see what I'm saying? So I did. So you never did. You see what I'm saying? So how the hell do you know better than I do, Gavin Newsom? You see what I'm saying? So there's people like me coming out, okay? And some people are scared to come out because they're gonna lose their jobs, quote unquote. Oh, I don't want to lose my job as a scientist. So I'm already making good money. There's already doctors that are coming out, you know, but they're scared. Okay, so I told them, hey, just remain anonymous. Just freaking make up some name, you know. Don't put out your real name out there because they're gonna go after you, you know, certainly. And some of them already got deleted in YouTube. And you know, there is no freaking. It's like my way or the highway when it comes to YouTube nowadays, man. And when it comes to Facebook and, you know, Instagram and all these mainstream media outlets, it's like they don't want to hear what you have to say. Even if you're an expert on the subject, even if you have personal experience on the subject, even if you demonstrate an experiment on the subject, they delete you. Okay? If it, you know, if they feel, okay, not they think, if they feel that it contradicts what they are saying, what they are brainwashing the masses to believe, to be lied to by Eve, okay? Because that is an acronym for be lied to by Eve, the believe. If it's contradicting that, then they will delete you. They will delete you, they will shadow ban you, they will do all kinds of things. On my other channel, they won't let me comment at all, okay? They won't let me freaking comment. They will let me post a video, but they won't let me comment at all. And I never got a strike on that one. Okay, so Riddle me that. All right, riddle me that. Freaking Zuckerberg, you know. So the way to reopen is like this, okay? The way to reopen is not the vaccine, man. They're not gonna reopen on the vaccines now. And Tedros, okay, Tedros is quoted as saying, "We will not reopen. Even if we have vaccine, we are not gonna reopen." He said that. He actually said that, okay? There's a video going around where he said that. I actually posted that video in my old Ben Truth channel, but YouTube deleted it. Okay, they deleted it. So I don't know if it's in Ben Travels, but it's in Ben Truth, and they deleted it. So that's the way YouTube does nowadays. It's just if YouTube cannot win the argument, they're just gonna delete it. Okay, YouTube will be like, "Oh, I can't really win against your argument, so you're right, you're 100%." That's their way of saying you are right. Okay, that's their way of saying I am right. Okay, they can't contest the truth. They can't contest the facts that I just presented to them. And now they're gonna freaking delete me. They're gonna delete my freaking video, or they're gonna block you from seeing them. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. It is what it is. That's why Trump says it is what it is. And whether you like Trump or not, you're gonna choose to be masked up. You're gonna be choosing to get locked up and masked up with Biden, or are you gonna freaking reopen with Trump? So you see what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter now whether you are Republican or Democrat. Do you want the lockdowns to keep going? Do you want people to keep dying from the lockdowns? Or do you want to reopen right now and be free? Okay? Restart the economy and get everybody in there employed and being productive. Okay? So you see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense what they're doing right now. Why can't they just let the doctors and the scientists do what the doctors and scientists do? Okay, that's what scientists and doctors get paid for. Stop doing their jobs. Okay, stop freaking claiming that you know everything just because you're a governor. Stop claiming that you know everything just because you're a senator. You know nothing about viruses. You just unless you're Ron Paul, okay, because Ron Paul is a doctor, okay, unless you have an MD, unless you're freaking educated in this matter, in science, in biology, in virology, then you know nothing about it. In biotechnology, you know nothing about it. You see what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. It's people assuming the jobs of other people. That's what it is. It's a mismanagement of management, It's a authority abusing their power. That's exactly what it is. If you, Gavin Newsom, know nothing about carbon emissions, stop talking about it. Let the scientists deal with it. Okay? Let Elon Musk is a freaking scientist, bro. Why don't you let him deal with it? You see what I'm saying? He does have a hold of it. Okay? He has a physics degree, dummy. He majored in freaking physics. He knows carbon emissions way better than you do, Gavin Newsom. Way better than you, Cuomo. Like, who the hell are you, freaking Andrew Cuomo? Are you a science major? You see what I'm saying? I bet you don't even know how to get the freaking hypotenuse of a triangle. You don't even know that. You see what I'm saying? So how can you get the tangent? And so, I mean, we can get into all kinds of technicalities out here, but I mean, you're seeing what I'm seeing, right? They're just assuming, they're assuming that, and this is part of the simping that I'm telling you. This is part. The reason why I expanded it like that, for my INFJ viewers out there, like myself, INTJ viewers like myself, I'm demonstrating to you that this slave mentality, this simp slave mentality is, epidemic, is the real epidemic. These simps, okay, these simps who are governors, who are senators, are pretending to be scientists, are pretending to be science educated, talking about COVID-19, and they know not, even reporters are pretending to know it, okay? They're pretending to know it, and when I make a video on it, they delete me. So if they're talking like that, they're able to talk like that, and they're not telling the facts, how come they don't delete them? You see what I'm saying? How come when I tell the facts, and I give you the facts straight out, without no political affiliation, okay? No political affiliation, no, you know, no sponsorship, no nothing. I'm giving you my free time, okay? How come they delete me? They delete my videos, you see? And I'm giving you factual information based on the CDC, based on the WHO information that I show you here in my videos, okay? I mean, didn't you just see my previous videos? I just showed you how to read genes. I just showed you how genetics work, okay? A little bit of glimpse of it, right? So, because I don't wanna make it, you know, as sophisticated as possible to where, you know, the lay person wouldn't understand what the heck I'm saying, man. Because I can really get deep into that thing, and you'll be like, what in the hell did he just say, you know? What in the hell did Prison Planet just say, man? Or Planet Prison just say, you know? It doesn't make absolutely any sense. Yeah, but anyway, that is my rant for today, and you can now see, right, that I immediately am able to apply the title of this video, you know, the simps, right? Freaking, the majority is freaking simps, man. This is what's really crashing human civilization at the moment, okay? Too many simps in positions of power pretending that they can do more, okay? Pretending that they, because of the, I think it's because of this, okay? I think because they have this computer, what they call the computer, the laptop, you know, the PC. They think, oh, I can just look it up. I can solve it myself. But things don't work like that in the real world, dummy. Okay? Gavin Newsom, you are a lawyer. Stick to your laws, okay? Stick to your freaking lawyer stuff, okay? Lawyery stuff. Let the scientists do the work. Let the EPA, let the CDC, let the WHO do the work, okay? Stay the hell out of it, and let the scientists and doctors do the work. It's just that simple. Move out of the way, okay? Wait for their results, okay? And then talk to them. Actually talk to them like real persons, you know, and just tell them like, hey, you know, hey, so what's going on with this COVID-19 thing right now, bro? You know what I'm saying? You could be buddies with these people, you know. So I think that the reason why we ended up like this in the blue states, even in New York and California, you know, the reason why we ended up like this, and okay, imagine, you know, right now Florida is open right now. See, and Florida is like right next door to California, bro. It's like freaking close by. You see, it's close by around these other states. You see what I'm saying? And why are they open right now? Okay, the bars and clubs are open right now, no mask, and they had a way worse infection rate than in Ventura County, California, and the whole of California at all. I mean, you see what I'm saying? It's the whole entire state. You see? Go back and see the infection rate in April, and I think it's in was it June, May and June or something like that? I think it's in May and June or something like that. With Florida, it actually beat California when it comes to the speed of infection rate, and people are freaking the hell out, you know. And now they're reopening. Wow, they're reopening. See what I'm saying? So now London is like locking up, okay. But London is a, you know, liberal freaking fast hole up there, so that's a given. Okay, that's expected. And that's it for this video. Peace out.